Stretching 1.75 miles along the banks of the Cape Fear River, the Wilmington Riverwalk spans our downtown nearly from bridge to bridge. The Riverwalk started in 1980 as part of an urban revitalization effort when redevelopment was sorely needed downtown. Over the next 4 decades, as downtown made the transition to a modern mixed-use district, the city's Vision 2020 downtown plan called for us to activate the waterfront, primarily by providing access to the river and amenities along it. So we kept expanding the Riverwalk, and it is now the city's #1 tourist attraction. The Riverwalk is where people come to take in expansive views of downtown, the Memorial Bridge, and the battleship North Carolina, and maybe see a tanker ship. People also come for exercise or simply to feel the breeze off the water. Conveniently, the Riverwalk is connected to the rest of downtown with access to parking, shopping, dining, museums, art installations, public parks, and plenty of history. Let's take a quick tour. The southern end is steeped in history. This section is adjacent to the National Register Historic District. The Wilmington Historic District covers over 230 city blocks, consisting of hundreds of contributing structures and miles of tree-lined brick streets. The downtown waterfront, of course, was the thriving commercial shipping hub of Wilmington until the modern era. Several old warehouses have been converted to modern use, such as the 1920s Brooks Building, Chandler's Wharf dating back to 1884, and the 1913 Jacoby Warehouse. This area has a generous selection of shops and restaurants, including several with outdoor seating along the Riverwalk. The south end of the Riverwalk is also home to the historic Orange Street Landing, where in 1862, escaped slave William Gould and others escaped from Confederate-controlled Wilmington and rowed 3 boats downstream 28 miles to the mouth of the Cape Fear, where they joined with Union forces. A pocket park marks this site, which is part of the National Park's Underground Railroad Network to Freedom program. As you move north, you enter the symbolic heart of downtown, the original commercial shipping hub of Wilmington, where Market Street meets the river and Water Street Park begins. This area and the couple of blocks to the north have seen major infrastructure improvements in recent years, some of which are still underway. This is a good time to point out that the Cape Fear River is a deep water working river, and the swift currents and erosion that it brings require a hefty commitment on the part of its stewards. Since 1980, the city has invested more than $33 million in additions, improvements, and repairs to the Riverwalk. Currently, the U.S. Coast Guard is renovating a large section of the bulkhead where the cutter Diligence was docked for many years. Across the street, the Alton Linen Federal Building and U.S. Courthouse, completed in 1919 and damaged when excessive rain entered the building during Hurricane Florence, is being renovated. When these 2 projects are complete, the city will restore this area with a brick street and public plaza, formerly called Riverfront Park and now known as Water Street Park. Moving north, you begin to see the transformation to the modern part of downtown with the recently completed River Place mixed-use project, the Hotel Ballast, Cape Fear Community College, the Railroad Museum, and the Aloft Hotel. River Place stands at the site of the old Water Street deck, which stood for over 50 years. This project, which consists of parking, residential, restaurants, and retail, has transformed this section of downtown and provides 2 new access points down the hill from Front Street to Water Street, where you can catch the Riverwalk. Beyond the Hotel Ballast and CFCC, we get to the area that has seen the most change in recent years. What only 20 years ago consisted of aging warehouses and brownfields is now the thriving modern hub of our downtown. This convention center, the Embassy Suites Hotel, Pier 33 and adjacent restaurants, the city's signature Riverfront Park, and residential development Sawmill Point and Flats on Front anchor the northern end of our Riverwalk. The northern section of downtown has seen a complete transformation from industrial and shipping to pedestrian-friendly recreation and mixed use. July 2021 saw the grand opening of Riverfront Park. Built on a former lumber yard and cargo way station, the $30 million 6.6-acre waterfront park was developed with a 2016 voter-approved park bond funding and private contributions. It goes beyond its signature role as a 7,000-person concert venue, providing smaller outdoor rooms, interpretive signage, waterfront gardens, and a natural shoreline with 11,000 square feet of preserved wetlands. The park even received WEDGE certification for its environmentally friendly waterfront design. The Riverwalk is a testament to the city's dedication to activating our waterfront, the heart of our downtown. It's a point of pride for our residents, and we hope that each of you are able to experience it and all that it has to offer. The City of Wilmington is extremely honored to share the Wilmington Riverwalk with you.